Like a glove.
Like a glove, huh? Howdy.
Let there be light. Pretty good.
Oh, you videoing? Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's good. I didn't know she was videoing yet. So, where are we at? What are we doing? We're at High Point MX, Mount Morris, Pennsylvania. Here for round 4. Right? Yeah. 2 out of 3. Yeah. Round 4. We're sitting here getting some lunch. And got everything set up. And the race bike apart, stuff like that. I have somebody renting my practice bike this weekend, so took care of that this morning. Got that all ready to go. Almost had a little issue. We almost had our tents fly away. It's, as you can tell, like you can point to the flags. It's not really too windy out. And there was a big gust of wind and about lifted all our tents off. It was the last thing I had to do was to stake them down, and I didn't stake them down. And they about took off. So now that I think the grunt of it is over. I think the worst of it's behind us, and yeah, we're good now. There's DJ from Rocket and Jake just showed up. They parked right behind us, and they're gonna get to work on my race bike here. I got a few things we got to do for it to be ready for tomorrow. So yeah, looking forward to this weekend. This track has some good history for me. I almost had my first moto win of my career, straight up passing Chad, and had a little mishap in a corner. And then last year was pretty good for us to be still pretty unhealthy and not where we needed to be yet. I was really fast, so this year it's on. Like, I'm really excited for this race, and me and Brandon Hogue were just talking about it. It should be a really good battle, and we're really looking forward to it. So yeah, we'll keep you guys updated, and keep you guys strolling through the weekend, and hope you keep up with us and watch our video. Appreciate it. Like last year, I think that struggled a little bit because my suspension was too soft, and like I would hit the ground a lot, and when the bike hits the ground it reacts, not in a good way. So like I stiffened my suspension up for this year. Casey at Impact Solutions, so stiffen up the valving, so I won't have like when I hit those G outs and like these transitions, I won't obviously feel it as much, so it won't react in bad ways. So I'm excited. I watched a bunch of film, and I know exactly what I need to do. So I was weak in some spots last year, and I'm gonna fix that. So I'm excited. We're about to have a dog duel here. It seems like she's too concerned. She's like, God damn, I'm breathing too hard for this. I'm already breathing too hard. I ain't got nothing for you. Come on, huh?
Walked 10 floors already.
Yeah?
Watch just told me.
Freaking wild. She is spunky. I'm telling you, the cold weather, man. She's a different kind of dog. Knock this single down and nobody's gonna take it. They didn't do it. Like this single, like none of us are gonna hit that. Not one person. Coming off that quad, you hit that thing, dude. You have to slow down so much, and if you don't, you're just going forever.
In this, you crashed.
2018. Yeah, I see. Yeah, but like that jump was way worse. So do it justice now?
Not really.
Not really. That's a freaking face, dude. That is a face. Yeah, watch it. It gets a little sketchy up here. A little wet. Down the left side for sure.
I got traction on these things.
Oh.
Safe.
Good. So I hit this in second gear. Wide open. Second gear wide will make it. Ask anyone. Ask anyone. Mini Pro. Second gear. This guy. He's laughing at me because I was falling. It's rude. Does it look like it looks on your eyeballs? Is it on the camera? No.
Not at all. Not at all.
This camera's doing no justice. Like the dips here and like the G outs and obviously the change of level of terrain is crazy. Like, yeah, it's nuts. I love this place. This place is so much fun. It's gonna be a good day tomorrow. Like last year, this was like a single. Like it wasn't even like a little double from around the corner. And this section's really sick because you can either like go outside and kind of square it up and try to jump down the hill, or you just creep in really inside and roll. So, like I don't know, the racetrack's so good here for us. Like it creates so many lines with how all these inside singles are, and then like just options like this, how you can come out here and kind of sweep it, and then try to jump it down the hill, or come in really tight and just obviously single, and we go right and go up there and go to the quad. Like this next section is actually really good for passing as well. I did a Superman over here last year. Me and Wesley Wolf were battling, and we were both going the inside single, and his right rear tagged my right front, and like it like me go over the handlebars, and I did like a full blown Superman like on the ground. I mean, it wasn't cool, but now that I look back at it, it's pretty funny. But, yeah, this place is all time. It's a little heavy on the shoes.
Yeah, I got like 5 pounds on each one. Jesus.
A little sticky. Maverick's ruined. Mom's gonna be really upset. Nah, Mom's gonna be super pissed. I always forget you're a low rider.
He's bottomed out on everything.
Yeah, he's just. Make me dizzy. That's good. Fun. We got this big quad. They always like it's never like they don't grade it, they just mow it. You see, they literally took a riding lawnmower on it and they mowed the jump. Like we hit it grass the first time, like grass face, everything. Like send it. They just go ahead, bud.
Seems
Go ahead,
pretty
boys.
legit.
Send her. Get what you get. I'm all right with it. It's the same jump as it was last year. You just hit it pretty much forward wide open. It'll be fine. What's up, boys? You having fun? Hey, what's up, Devin? Like if the inside line would be better to like go inside and roll this, and then roll, or if we go like outside and double in and then double again. But I think today there was 3 lines. Like there was an inside line, a middle line, and then a very outside. So we're just gonna have to see how the track develops. It's always different day in and day out. So I'm hoping that we can just go outside at kind of every lap and double in, and then transfer and double the next one. So we'll see. I'm excited though. It's gonna be good. Fun section. Like last year they had another one in the middle here. I think this one was like that, or this one was pushed back further or something. But there's another one here. So I'm interested. It's gonna be interesting this year, like jumping this to there. It's gonna be fun. I'm excited. Come on, guys. I'm going in. I'm going in. One at a time.
What is up with your feet? What is up with your feet? First qualifier?
First qualifier.
Okay.
Ready to go. First day of school. Yeah.
What? Jake from State Farm?
Jake from State Farm.
Watch that carpet.
Got one time on camera.
your debut and you trip on a carpet. What the heck?
He set that up for me. Oh, what the hell?
I ordered a new black ones.
We got podium pads here, so.
Ready to rock and roll?
Ready.
Did you do this graphic on this side?
Jeffrey did.
Look at that. Looks great. That's the only one I didn't do because I said no.
Who messed them up? Who messed up the graphics?
What?
Who messed them up?
No one put these on. I did.
I know.
They're not messed up either. C-pins, don't forget those. Jesus Christ. The slowest getting ready person. Always.
Hey. Can't rush perfection.
I know you
Look
can't.
good, feel good, feel good, ride good.
I know.
What's that?
These are my mechanics except for me.
Babe, you know you're slow.
Do better. Dude, go fast. Go faster. Twist the throttle more. Yeah, twist the throttle.
Through the perilous fights, o'er the ramparts we watched, were so gallant.
Yes, welcoming everyone on our big sword channel this morning, and of course our Vet 30 Plus AT 17 riders strong, getting ready to roll. Ultimately, I'm not sure what country he is from, but they definitely not lower 48. I think it's on the right there. After one lap loss, and definitely already over that quad there. Other riders get through the 101 and 2 times winner there. So it's down the blue.
mind as the gate is down and Big Chad Weenan into that first turn, and it is now the number 4 of Texas's own Ford. Bryce Ford back in the number 2 spot to kick things off. And I've got to say, this is already started out to be an exciting one. Yeah, for sure. Great start to Chad Weenan, Bryce Ford, Brandon Logan, going at the top line now.
I normally would have pictures, but I lost my phone and my
qualifying stuff. Look at that. That is gross. And around this side. Awesome. You have a boo-boo on your leg.
No.
A little on the arm. Oh, it was like right here.
Yeah, it's like a dead leg. It doesn't look bad, but I feel it.
Just there. There. You feel okay?
Yeah, I guess so. It's all good enough for P4, so take that.
Yep.
What is this?
You look rough. But as long as you feel good, then you feel good.
Yeah, I feel alright.
Okay.
Sorry, we're busy. We're trying to change the motor, so.
Yep.
And like everything, like everybody just keeps putting stuff on my bench and it's bothering me.
Okay. I'll let you be. Clean your mess up.
Love you.
Love you.
Let's just not forget about it. Yeah. Yep. All right.
It's a rental. You know, guy, just let me know. Rent it up. Yeah, just get a little scrub down on the rental bike here. Good day. Good day. Guy had fun on it. So now they're washed up. Check it over and
Get ready for tomorrow.
get ready for tomorrow. So.
What are you doing? What are you doing, Chris?
I'm just blowing stuff.
Okay.
What is it? Action. What's up, guys? Doing a little recap of the weekend from High Point here. We just showed up at Josh Upperman's house. It's about 2.5 hours away from the track. So we just got back here. I stay here till Ironman. But yeah, we just wanted to give you a little recap of the weekend. It was obviously a little bit chaotic for me and the whole team. Going in the first qualifier, and I just had that gut feeling that I needed to do that jump that lap around, and like I just felt that I could make it no problem, and I hit the jump, and obviously it didn't go the way I planned. Went straight up in the air and ended up catching the backside of the landing, and or catching the landing with my bike straight up in the air, and just tossed me over the bars, and the bike ran me over, and I was super tore up from that wreck. I was my left leg was really like I had the worst dead leg I've had in a while. I could hardly walk on it. So as soon as I got off the track, and I had a bloody nose. I was scraped up all down my sides. But as soon as I got off the track, we made the ice bath. I got in the ice bath, and thankfully that kind of turned me around a little bit and made my leg pain go away, and somewhat. And we went out in the second qualifier and just went out and just got more comfortable with the bike and with the track. Obviously, after going down hard like that, you gotta kind of reset the mind. So I reset the mind and went out in the second qualifier and just put down some decent laps. Nothing crazy. But yeah, so and then the first moto, we obviously came out with a decent start. I didn't necessarily struggle in the beginning of it, but I just wasn't super comfortable with the new setup that we had. I had changed up shock setup before that race, and it just felt completely different to me, and I wasn't sure on how far I could push it. So I went out in the first moto and kind of worked my way into it, and at the beginning of the race I was kind of a little bit slower paced. Hey, easy guys, it's my interview. A little bit slower paced than I was at the end, but like I finally started putting some things together and pushing the bike a little bit further, and ended up working really well with me pushing the envelope a little bit, thanks to Casey at Impact Solutions and my Elka shocks. Like those things right now are definitely dialed, and obviously after the wreck I just kind of wanted to take the day slow, and in my older age too, I feel like that my fitness is really well, so I just get better at the end of the motos when everybody starts to kind of fade. So we counted on that the first moto and went out, and I think I got 5th or 6th on the start and stayed there for the majority of the race. Ended up getting around Brandon Hogue at like the 3/4 of the way through the race, and then started going after Bryce, but just ran out of time. So the second moto, I had a lot of confidence in that machine to go and do really well and be able to push the envelope even that much further. And we started off the second moto battling Joel for the start. We were neck and neck, and Bryce was next to me. I had about a tire on him, and then I guess Brandon Hogue was on the inside of him, and none of us were letting off for that start. I mean, we all felt like we had a chance. And I just, obviously, if you're side by side with Joel Hetrick on the start, you go for it, because obviously he's one of the, or probably the best starter in the game. So I was going for it and really wanted that whole shot and set myself up for a good moto. So we ended up going in there, and obviously it was chaotic, and a lot of stuff happened in that first turn, and I ended up I wrecked, but I didn't even hit the ground. I ended up landing on the back of Mike Allred's bike somehow.
You're like sitting on the fender.
I was like sitting on his fender, and then he took off, and like I stood up. So it was a really weird deal, but like it hurt my hand. Obviously it's a little swollen.
Hold it up this way.
Like this.
Yeah.
It's like swollen compared to this one, and like I don't even know how I rode the whole second moto, but it's all, my thumb's black and blue. Like it's hard to, I don't have a lot of strength in it right now. I hurt my thumb area, so I'm not really sure how that's gonna progress. I mean, it's been, what's today, Thursday?
Yeah.
So it's Thursday, and it's feeling better each day, but no telling when the time frame is to get back on the bike. But yeah, it's swollen and it's hurting. That's probably the worst part. And then obviously I was really sore on my lower half.
It looks better today though.
Yeah, it looks better today. I just sore. My whole body was super sore, and I was sick during the weekend. Like, it was just a whole lot of stuff going on. So I took a few days off, and about to get on the bicycle again. But yeah, Moto 2, we got back on the bike, and of course, like, in between motos, I had a problem. My air boot came off, so I had to change motors. And it just so happened that my solenoid took a crap while we were changing motors. We don't know how it happened, but it was like a weird freak deal. So my bike wouldn't start with the button. We had to jump start it with like a pair of pliers on the solenoid. So when I wrecked on the start, my bike wouldn't start with the button. So I had to push it down the hill and bump start it. And by the time I got all that going, we were about 30 seconds down from last place. And I feel like I put on probably the best ride that I have all year. Like I was saying before, that the suspension allowed me to push so much further than I thought I was going to be able to. Like, I was hitting all the G outs and hitting everything really fast, and that bike was just soaking it up like nothing. So I feel like I put on a really good performance the second moto. My speed was not quite with Joel's, which is, you know, hard to match at that track or match anywhere, but it was dang close to Chad's. So we were looking at lap times, and I felt like we could have really battled for second position that moto, and yeah, got us some good points. Yeah.
Like laps even faster at the end.
Yeah, I was the fastest rider at the end of the race, even compared to Joel and Chad and everybody. So yeah, it was a good moto for me, confidence wise, to know I could push the bike that far. I felt like I'm always a guy that likes run my stuff like softer. So when it comes to really pushing the envelope on some stuff, it bottoms out and reacts differently, and kind of makes me a little more conservative. But now we stiffen this bike up. Like, it was just, I couldn't believe how good it worked. And the big downhill before you come up to the finish, like, I was jumping that thing so far down the hill into the kickers, and it was just like everywhere. I was just so confident in it, and like, I know how far I could take my body and myself on those tracks. So the second moto, even though it wasn't the finish we wanted, I think that we learned a lot, and we knew how far we could push ourselves and the machine. And we're just gonna obviously hopefully get back on the bike. I'm thinking probably Monday or Sunday of here in a few days, and
got some track work to do before that.
Yeah, we got some track work to do here at Upperman's, but might even go to Briarcliff, because I guess the Deckers have it rented. So I asked them if I can join and just go there and ride, and just obviously if it doesn't feel the best, just ride and don't go out there and push it and hurt it anymore. Just go out there and make sure I'll be ready for Ironman, because when you take off a week and a half of riding, it's never good.
More like muscle memory that you need to.
Yeah, I just need to go out there and just keep a little bit fit, and it's just it's tough when you don't ride for a week and a half and then show up to a race and knocking the rust off in qualifying. That's never fun. So yeah, we're just really excited to go to Ironman. We've always been good there, and then after the second moto at High Point, we have a lot of confidence in ourselves and our machine and our team. After that motor swap, we all did it really well, and I mean, the worst of the worst, I think, as was on Saturday at High Point, was like everything that could have happened, between wrecking twice, between having to swap motors because of a intake tube, just everything. And the team handled it well. I handled it well. The wife handled it well. My family, we all jumped in and did our part. And yeah, my buddy Chris McGlynn was there. Just it was just a big step for us, even though it wasn't the result. It was a really good a good weekend for us, and I think we're gonna shine at Ironman. I really have confidence in myself and my team that we're gonna go there and kick some serious butt. So, and
shout out to Big Bill. He jumped in.
Big Bill Cottage was in there handing tools off and stuff. So yeah, shout out to everybody that helped. We had Jackson from JB Racing. He was over there trying to help. Ron from 7S was over there helping a little bit. Just Jake from Rocket, DJ from Rocket, my dad, me. Not to thank myself, but I was in there doing stuff because I do it so much on the regular, practicing and working on my bikes, that I almost know exactly the steps that you have to do it in, you know, from start to finish, and all the tools and all the extensions, and like I just know everything. So I was trying to help them expedite the process a little bit, and yeah, just
PP.
oh yeah, Jamie from PP came over and tried to figure out my start button situation right before he went out. We couldn't figure it out, but then after the race on Sunday, he was in my trailer tracking the problem down, and ended up the solenoid took a crap. But thankfully for him, he found that, because I would have been changing the whole harness and it wouldn't fix the problem, so I'd have been a little upset. So thanks Jamie from PP, just everybody that's helped me so far this year, and we're not done yet. I think the best is yet to come. Honestly, I think that Ironman's gonna be a really, really big step in the right direction for us. So
Yep.
we'll see you guys there, and thank you for watching.
And the ride school has changed if you want to.
Oh yeah, and the riding school it was scheduled for May 7th, this Saturday. It is rescheduled for July 9th, unfortunately. We had to change the date because of all the rain that we're getting here in Ohio. Another reason why I can't ride. But we had to cancel it for this date and reschedule it for July 9th. So if you're just seeing this, we haven't contacted you. I have contacted everyone. We're pretty sure. But yeah, if you guys, there's some people canceling. So if you want to get in for the next one, let us know, and we'd be happy to help you. And thank you guys so much for watching. And it should be a good episode. Thank you.
Okay, sit there for a second. Just smile.